What's up, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to Red and White TV. This is our first episode. I'm Sunny, and hopefully, we'll have a good game today. Just give me a minute. Just making sure that the window is closed. Otherwise, there's a lot of noise. Just waiting for some of you to join. Meanwhile, just a little bit of, pre-match, just stats and just talking points, right? Manchester United versus Arsenal. Historic rivalry. Across all competitions, these sides have faced off 243 times. Manchester United winning 99, Arsenal 90, and there were 55 draws. So, yeah, I mean, fierce rivalry, right? Over the years, um, recent Premier League head to head. I'm just reading some of the stats off of my screen here. A recent Premier League head to head. Wow, this is going to be purely Arsenal because they've had a really good few years of late. So undefeated in their last 8 matches at Old Trafford, Arsenal. That's fantastic. With 4 straight league wins for the first time ever. In the last 10 Premier League meetings, Arsenal have won 6, drawn 2, and just lost 2 matches. So that's really, really strong from Arsenal over the last few years. Anyone, anyone, my first joiner. Not yet, not yet. Hopefully. All right, this is going to be a good match. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Unbeaten in the last 8. Wow. At Old Trafford, you know. This game is at Old Trafford, so I'm very excited for this one. What's the team news? Let's check team news. All right, lineups. Interesting. Interesting goalkeeper choice for United. Why do I not see their regular keeper? Onana, is he injured? I see Payandir, Lenioro, Delit, and Shaw at the back, 3 at the back. Then we have Dallo, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, and Dorgu. 3-4-2-1, and top 3 are Mbumo, Matheus Cunha, and Mason Mount. Wow, no Seshko yet. All right, that's a decent team, I guess. I mean, let's see. That's a decent team. All right, Arsenal guys. David Raya, Ben White at right back. That's interesting. William Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori. I like that. Calafiori at left back. Declan Rice, Subamendi, Odegaard. Wow, that's a massive midfield there. Um, Martinelli, Saka on the wings, and Victor Gyökeres, ladies and gentlemen. He is starting. That's quite a statement from Arteta. All right, substitutes for United. We have Harry Maguire, Xerxes, Diallo, Tom Heaton, Ugarte, Heaven, Seshko, Fredrickson, Mainu. Substitutes for Arsenal, Christian Mosquera, Julian Timber, Rizabalaga, Trossard, Madueke, Wanieri, Marino, Havertz, and Lewis Kelly. Wow, that's a good bench, man. That's a good bench. In a long time, in a long time, we have a really good bench this year. Let's talk about some of the incomings, right? For both the teams. Manchester United have spent over 200 million pounds this season. They've splashed the cash. They've got Benjamin Sesko for 74 million from RB Leipzig. Benjamin Sesko, as you all know, that he was really targeted by Arteta, Arsenal, for the last couple of seasons, I guess, and he's ended up going to Man United. Brian Mumo, he's a fantastic player. I love the guy. Got him for 65 million. I He was initially linked to Arsenal, but he chose to go to Man United. Kudos to him. Man United still have the pull, right? They're still one of the biggest clubs in the world, if not the biggest club in the world. Massive club. And they've also got Matheus Cunha, the Brazilian playmaker. Wow, I love the guy. He was also linked to Arsenal. They got him for 74 million pounds. Wow, they've transformed their front three. Man United never imagined they would be able to do that in one season, especially after having the season that they had last time around, 15th in the league. Yeah, just really poor season for Man United. Couple of players injured for Man United and are not available. Lisandro Martinez and Mazraoui, both basically first team players. Arsenal, on the other hand, wow, they've had a really good summer. Arsenal. I would still want them to go ahead and get one more attacking player, preferably on the left wing. But we've been linked to Eze, and now Eze is being linked to Tottenham. I heard Fabrizio Romano say that they've agreed personal terms, Eze and Tottenham. So highly unlikely we're getting Eze anymore. That's sad, but I would like one more signing. Okay, but the team that we have, I love the team, man. This is such a great team. We've done really well this year, specifically, really good work done by the sporting director, Andreas Berta. He came from Atletico Madrid, and he's been really, astute with the business that he's done over the summer. Really good work. Victor Gyökeres, we finally have the striker that we always dreamed of, right? Victor Gyökeres scores goals, left, right, and center, runs in behind, attacks the ball. Also, is great while defending. Amazing player. 64 million pounds was really, a good deal for a striker who's ready to go. right? Martin Zubimendi. Wow, we've been working on this deal for the last couple of years now, and we finally see Martin Zubimendi in red and white. So I'm excited. 56 million pounds for Martin Zubimendi. Noni Madueke comes in to add to the wings. Can play on the right, the left. From Chelsea, England international, very good player. Um, we've got a couple of really again astute, I would say, business done by Berta. Um, the goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga came in, I guess, at 5 million pounds or something, and then we have Brentford's captain coming in at a very low price again, maybe hardly 17, 15, 17 million, something like that. But why don't I see him on the roster? Okay, anyways, I think the match is going to start, guys. And finally, match day one. All right. Wow. This is surreal. This is surreal. No one's joined the stream yet. That's sad. But I'm sure everybody's, you know, on the match rather than doing YouTube, right? What do you guys think is going to be the score today? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. You can look at this later, right? Not necessary you have to join live. This is just me, doing my shit. All right, kick off, guys. Wow, we straight away into their penalty area. Magnificent. We just kicked off and they were straight into the box. Amazing start by Arsenal. They're playing in changed colors today, obviously. Playing away at Old Trafford. Man United are in their traditional reds. Calafiori with the throw in. Wow, acrobatic clearance there by, I don't know, Euro? Dallo? All right, here goes Man United. Mbumo tries to play a through ball, but Ben White does the job. Wow, I love Ben White, man. He's such an amazing player. He's such a leader. I just hope that he has one of his best seasons this season. We just really need him on the right there. Plays amazing, 1-2 with Saka. All right. Man United, what are you doing? Saliba. All right. When it's Saliba, you know that he'll have control, right? He'll not let you through. All right. Here's Arsenal playing out from the back. Raya to Gabriel. Back to Raya. Lenioro with the clearance. Why are we playing long balls? Wow. Remember, we have Gyökeres now, so we can do that. Mason Mount. Had that horrible injury, Mason Mount. I think it was last season or the season before, but whatever it is, he hasn't been able to be at his best after coming to Man United. Hopefully, this is a good season for him. Really, really nice player. Still remember the Champions League final, where he, put the through ball for Havertz to score and win the Champions League against Manchester City. You know, breaking the Manchester hearts. Not all Manchester hearts though. United fans would have been delighted, and I guess that's why they got Mason Mount, right? There's always this rivalry. Where are you guys watching this show from? If you're watching, I don't know. Let me know in the comments which city you're watching from. Again, this is my first ever live, so maybe I will be doing some things wrong, or I'll be quiet for some time, maybe thinking about what to say. But just bear with me. I'll get used to it. I'll get used to the camera, and I'll get used to talking to you guys. So hopefully things will be better in the coming days and weeks. All right, Bruno Fernandes with a free kick. They have a free kick. Wow, poor ball, poor ball from Bruno. I like that Ben White and Calafiori are playing today. Missed a you know major chunk of last season. Barely played both of them. Saka, no way through. Shaw, Shaw with the clearance. Sorry, but yeah, it's a 50-50 game so far. Arsenal obviously looked the better side, have more control. Interesting choice by Mikel Arteta, going with Gyökeres up top, when we've seen how good, not Marino, I'm thinking Marino, but it's Havertz, how good Havertz has been over the last couple of years for us. And this season he looks really fresh. I was watching the friendlies, and he looks stronger, he looks fast. The goal he scored the other day, wow, chance for Bumo, shot on target there, but it was an easy save directly at Raya. Wow, that's a bad pass. No harm. But yeah, 6 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. Let's see if we can find some stats. Wow, a lot of possession for Manchester United in the first few minutes, 77%. Yeah, a lot of possession, but nothing to show for that as of yet. So crazy. I'm having to watch this match on my phone. Sorry guys, if you see hear some noise, like I have a metal phone holder, and the phone just, yeah, sometimes it'll have some noise. Sorry about that. Let's do some match predictions. Nil nil at 7 minutes. Manchester United really has a lot of possession at home. What do you guys think? Remember, last 8 matches, Arsenal are unbeaten at Old Trafford. So it's really, really difficult. Long range shot there by Dorgu, Patrick Dorgu. He's a wonderful player, very skillful player. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. What's the score going to be at the end of 90 minutes? I think it's going to be 2-1. It's going to be a 2-1 for Arsenal. I think Man United are playing well. Wow, foul, foul by Saliba. He's getting a lecture from the referee there. Came in hard at Dorgu. Just stamped on his toes there. Yeah, that'll be a painful one to take. But yeah, not really a yellow card. Foul for sure. Yeah, I was saying 2-1 because I think wow, long ball. Patrick Doru tries to volley it inside the box but misses it altogether. Ben White with the clearance. Corner for Man United. I think Man United will score a goal today. After last season, where they were really not able to score much goals this year, with the new front three, I'm sure they will score goals. So I see at least one goal by Manchester United, and but I think once the game starts, going through the phases, I think Arsenal will be tough, difficult to contain. I think at least two goals from Arsenal. Through ball there for Saka. Wow, Mason Mount. Wow, Mason Mount doing the tracking back. Amazing. Told you guys he's a good guy. Wonderful. He has the iconic number 7 at Manchester United. So you bet, right? 10 minutes, still nil-nil. Good game so far. Good game though. Arsenal still look like they're in the first to second gear. So I'm sure they'll pick up. Ben White with a long throw. It's still inside the box. Saka toe pokes it and cleared by the goalkeeper. It's a throw in for Arsenal. Three at the back for Arsenal when they have possession. Gabriel almost at the edge of the box there. he's he's out of position. He's getting back. Okay. 3-on-2 there for Arsenal, but good tracking back by Cunha. Throw in for Arsenal. Martinelli gets a corner or gets a throw in. Clearance by wow, nicks it off. Corner. Wow. Sorry, I forgot the name. Who cleared that ball for? I was just in my head thinking Diogo Dallo. I was when I was thinking Diogo, the first name, the only thing ringing in my ear is Jota. Right? Again, really, really sad that Jota and his brother Andre lost their lives. I hope they rest in peace, and sorry for their family and friends. Amazing player. He's my striker in FIFA. That's goal. That's goal. All right, corner and goal. They're back at it again. Calafiori. Come on. Come on, Arsenal. Wow. Amazing. I was talking and suddenly I see there's a corner. Rice takes the corner and in goes Rice tried doing this a lot of times last year. He puts the ball in, curls it in towards the back post, and there is Calafiori. I think it would have gone in. Poor clearance there by the keeper. Very soft hand there. It was going in. Calafiori did not have to touch that. He did. Anyways, it went in. 1-0 to Arsenal. Guys, 14 minutes on the clock. I told you, I like this guy, Calafiori. Was tracked by the biggest clubs in Europe, including Real Madrid. But he chose to come to Arsenal. Now, there you go. What's up, guys? What do you think? How's the match so far? 15 minutes almost. And I told you, Arsenal are going to be difficult to contend once they, get to the third and the fourth and the fifth gears. I still think they've got a couple of more gears, to be honest. But we're already 1-0 up. Come on, Arsenal. I'm enjoying this actually. What do you guys think? Are you guys liking the show so far? Let me know in the comments because it will really help me build this channel. I love watching football. I don't play football, but I love watching football. Uh, well, I play football, but not at any level, right? I mean, just with friends and stuff. But yeah, I just love watching football. I watch Premier League all the time, Champions League. I do not follow La Liga. I don't watch La Liga too much, but I do keep a track of what's happening there. Also, Serie and Liga. All right, it's a free kick at the edge of the corner, at the edge of the box for Man United. There are three guys standing over the ball right now: Bruno Fernandes, Bumo, and Mason Mount. Mason Mount just going away now. It's between Bruno and the new guy, Mbumo, Brian Mbumo. I think the skipper is going for this one. I think the skipper is going for this one, and it hits the wall. Arsenal have a one of the tallest teams, right? I mean, from a height perspective, average height perspective, They're all above 6'2", 6'3". The defenders, big guys, and we have the likes of Rise and Gyökeres, also over 6 feet. So ooh, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. That's Odegaard drawn in the foul there. That's a yellow card. Shaw. That's a yellow card. He skips the first tackle, but oh, he comes in sliding. Shaw gets away with that, I guess. Yeah. All right. Good refereeing so far. He's not giving yellow cards, just like that. I like that. Free kick from about, I don't know, 30 yards. Rice on top of this one. I'll tell you what. He'll curl it in. There are three guys at the back there: Ben White, Gabriel, and Victor Gyökeres. And Gabriel is going to go for it. Not bad, not bad. That was the idea, but straight to the keeper. That was offside, anyways. I've not done this before, so how do I know if I am streaming, I'm audible? I can see that I'm live, but hopefully this will be all right. Cool. 19.5 minutes, and it's still 1-0 for Arsenal. Playing out for the back, from the back. Is that a foul? Yeah. Gyökeres there coming deep into the Arsenal half, and Delip there, just behind him and fouls him from the back. Whoa. Mistake there from Saliba. Is that Saliba? But Arsenal do bring it out. Offside there, Calafiori. That was a good move. We had three at the 3-on-2, I guess. Oh, wow, they've just played that, well. Man United, the offside trap. Cleared away by Gabriel. Try to do a 1-1-2 there between Gyökeres and Martinelli. Was that Martinelli? But didn't come off. Throw in for Man United, or throw in Arsenal. Gabriel. Calafiori tries to drive in, but no way through. Brian Mbeumo tracking back. Here's Calafiori again. Playing on the inside now. Calafiori. Is that Zubimendi? Odegaard, Submendi, Saka. No, give it to Saliba. Submendi again. Odegaard. Back to Gabriel. Submendi between the defenders, between the two central defenders. Saka, I think offside. I think that was offside, but he plays it back again. Zubimendi between the two defenders. Wow, Raya taking a chance there. That's not a foul. Come on. 23 minutes, and it's been a good game so far. Long ball, but Gabriel deals with it easily. Now there's another Gabriel Martinelli there. Yeah, been a good game so far. Arsenal really not dominating possession, but they've scored the more important goal, which matters. Man United, I think, have most of the possession, but they've not been able to link up play that well, especially when it comes to the final third. They've tried a few long balls, but with Mason Mount, you don't have that presence up top, right? You have to have Seshko, Odegaard driving, but wow, 2-on-2 now. Mbumo, Cunha with him. Ooh, tries to go for the goal, but off target there. Was that deflected? Yeah, they've been playing long balls like this. To predominantly Mbumo. Yeah, deflected there. Corner for Man United. Ruben Amorim, the Man United coach, first full season. He's got his players now. Let's see what Man United can do this season. Second corner for Man United. Again, not good. Doesn't clear the first man. Yeah, so still not that well-oiled engine, right? Manu yet. So will take a few games for them to build that chemistry. Talking about chemistry, Arsenal look uh, really good so far. They haven't had so much of the ball. Saka to Martinelli, goes with between the legs of Casemiro, but straight to the keeper. Martinelli, he has to do better this season. He's been on and off last couple of seasons, but Gyökeres getting again some words from the referee. Not sure what's that all about, but yeah, Martinelli has to do good this season. I think he was linked with Bayern. I don't know why he didn't take that opportunity. Bayern would have been great for Martinelli, right? Obviously, you tend to have a vision. All right. Ooh, Manu are getting inside the box. Offside. Manu are getting inside Arsenal's box, but like I said, the final ball hasn't been something. Yeah, that was clearly offside. Mbumo tried, uh, a through ball, as Dallo was on the overlap, but Dallo was little offside by just small margin. I need at least 10 goals from Martinelli this season. That's basic, right? As a winger, uh, for a team like Arsenal, you have to score goals. Saka scores loads of them. He's been banging in goals for the last few years for us. He's been really a key member of the team. All right, now Patrick Dorgu on for Man United on the wing. Switch of play to Mbumo. Tries to float it inside the box. Cleared by the defender there. Saka to Zubamendi. Gabriel. Throw in for Manu. Mbumo. I like the way he cuts in there, Mbumo. He's been able to do that on more than a couple of occasions for Man United, but needs to have control over that last ball, the final ball. Oh, long range effort by Dorku hits the post. Wow, that came out of nowhere. Fernandez with the through ball. Wow, it was going away, wasn't it? It was going away, and it just curled at the last moment and hit the post, and goes out for a goal kick. Wow, unlucky there. A great try that. I told you, right? He's a very good player, Patrick Dogo. Casemiro. Nice ball to Brian Bumo. Has Califiori with him. Dalo to tries to play a diagonal ball across the box, cleared by Arsenal. All right, again, how are you guys liking the show? Let me know in the comments. I don't have dashboards and stuff like that, fancy stuff yet, but bear with me. Like I said, things will be better as we go on. Man United have the ball. 31 and a half minutes. Arsenal 1, Man United 0. Still that one goal from Calafiori. Dangerous. Arsenal again on the move. Gyökeres wide on the. Okay. Martinelli with the acrobatic effort misses the ball. Yeah. Okay. Cunha. Solo run. Straight to the keeper. All right. End to end stuff here. Man United lost the ball in a crucial area there uh, that initiated the break for Arsenal, but no harm. Odegaard to Saka. Ben White on the run. Saka still has the ball. Odegaard to White. Fakes the cross. Fakes the. Yeah. Straight to the keeper though. Looks good, Ben White. Looks good. Matheus Cunhas there somehow got through the Arsenal midfield. Was almost one on one with the keeper, but shot it straight at Raya. Easy save there for him. Again, tries the long ball and Bumo to Mount. Sorry, that was Cunha, but straight to the keeper again. That's how Man United are playing today. Long balls. I think second half we'll see Seshko come in. He needs to come in. He's much faster, taller than Mason Mount. He'll be proper for this kind of a game plan. Calafiori towards Saka has the better of Shaw. Saka still has the ball, crosses it away by Delit. Cleared by Man United, but Arsenal still have the ball. Back to Saka. No, that wasn't Saka. Here's Odegaard. Comes inside, hits it straight to the keeper. Wow, he took a touch on the way, made it more difficult, but straight at the keeper. Mbumo loses the ball. Odegaard. Martin Zubmendi. Rice. Zubmendi. Odegaard. Through ball for Gyökeres. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Offside. He'll have his chance. Victor Gyökeres scored tons of goals last couple of seasons for Sporting. I think he scored about 100 goals. But yeah, he can bank them in for sure. Man United playing out from the back. Casemiro back to the keeper. Lenioro drives ahead into the Arsenal half. Still has it. Arsenal are happy to sit back and see what he does. He goes back to Casemiro. Casemiro to, what was that? Now Dallo. And Bumo tries to cross it in. No way through. Arsenal on the attack again. Odegaard. Wow, that was too far for Martinelli. Straight to the keeper. Bruno Fernandes, I think. Yep. Mason Mount inside the box. Don't foul him. Don't foul him, Saliba. Cunha gets around the defense. Oh, right across the face of the goal. I think Raya got a touch on it, but that was a good one from Cunha. Is it a foul? Yeah, it is. Huh. Play on. Arsenal clear it though. Foul. Lenioro dragged Gyökeres down there. 38 minutes, the last couple of minutes, Man United doing really well. It was a save by Raya, I think. He's trying to cross the ball, but that was too close to the goal and to the keeper. Good hand by Raya. Deflects it away from the goal. Yeah, so Man United have upped the ante in the last few minutes. Another 6.5 minutes to go for the half time, uh, plus added time, of course. But Man United look like they want to come back to 1-1 this half. They want to go into the second half on parity. Nice triangle there from Arsenal. Zubimendi, Odegaard gets the ball in. Brian Mbumo takes it away. All right, Martinelli. Martinelli, good job there. Getting back and getting the foul. Winning the foul. Saliba. Now Zubimendi to Calafiori, who cuts inside. Through ball for Saka. Well played, Saka. Played on to Dorgu and goes for the corner. I think this is going to be the second corner for Arsenal. They scored from the first one. So let's see. Let's see. Saka's going to take it. Saka over the ball. Players running in now. Tries a volley. Odegaard. Price. No, Ben White. Goal kick. Man United. That's a yellow for Calafiori. Pull back Mbumo's t-shirt there. So grabbed onto him. Yeah, stop the flow of the game there. Yeah, took one for the team. Not a good free kick there, but United still have the ball. Dorgu from wide plays the ball in, cleared by Saliba. Menu still have the ball. Dorgu gives it back to the defense. Mount cleared by White. Wonder what Ruben Amorim is going to say during halftime. Almost 43 minutes on the clock. Casemiro to Mount. Goes wide to Dogu. Cunha. Mount. Block by Saliba or Gabriel. One of those defenders, I guess. It's been a scrappy few minutes, to be honest. Both teams have got chances, but not been clinical at the final third. Dallo goes back to delete. Here's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Switch of play to Brian Mbumo. Tries a long ball. Nice try there by Mason Mount, but straight to the keeper. Easy take for Raya. Really good defensively from Arsenal so far. Just one or two instances where they've. All right, shoulder to shoulder there. Gyökeres does a good job, but keeper gets it at the end. "45 minutes on the clock, guys. Still 1-0 to Arsenal. One additional minute as injury time. Saka, Ben White. Gyökeres is on the run, picks him up. Odegaard. Oh, too long there for Calafiori. Goes for a throw in. That's it. First half. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's look at some of the stats. All right. At halftime, Arsenal are 1-0 ahead with a goal by Calafiori in the 13th minute. Awesome. Overall, match stats. Number of shots, 11 for Man United, 5 for Arsenal. Shots on target, 5 for Man United, 3 for Arsenal. Possession is now at a normalized situation. 57% for Manu, still on the higher side. 43% though for Arsenal. They've come into the game more as they've progressed through the half. Number of passes, 211 for Man U versus 160 for Arsenal. Almost 82% accuracy for both teams. A lot more fouls from Arsenal, though, 8 fouls versus 4 and 1 yellow card. Couple of corners for both teams. Halftime, 1-0 Arsenal. Wow, not bad, not bad. Of course, it was expected that Arsenal will be doing well. Got the first goal through the first corner. As usual, they've been really good in set plays over the last couple of years, and really good delivery from Declan Rice gets an assist, and Calafiori getting the goal. But overall, good performance by both teams. I think there are more goals, in the game. I'm sure there'll be changes for Man U. I want to see Seshko come on in place of Mason Mount. Mason Mount has been good, but he's not had that presence up top. I think a team like Man United do need somebody who can hold the ball, who can come in, run in behind, do all those stuff, right? All right. Let me come back, guys. I will just grab something to have, maybe an apple or something, but just give me a couple of minutes. I'll be back. What's up, guys? We're back. What a first half. Arsenal 1, Man United nil. If you're joining us now, people, this is Red and White TV. I'm Sunny, and we are a Arsenal fan club channel. We'll be doing live watch-alongs for Premier League matches. Also, I'll try to Champions League matches as well. Depends on my schedule, but of course, I'll try, do as much as possible. Let me know in the comments how you like the show, what you think. We can do better, and I'm sure I'm gonna implement that as much as I can. Right. First game, first impressions. I like the team. I like the team. What they're doing. Really, really strong again defensively. There was hardly any chances there for Manu, but Manu are getting better as they play. Through the phases of the game. You have to consider that they have a lot of new folks, the likes of Matheus Cunha and Brian Mbumo coming in as new signings. So obviously it'll take time for them to kind of gel and show that on the pitch, the quality, the cohesiveness. So I'm sure if you give them a few matches, they'll be really, really good. But strong performance by Arsenal, definitely. Like I said, very strong in defense, in midfield, and little rusty, I would say, up top. Not the best. They had really good chances in the first half. I think 5 or 6 really good chances. They could have easily doubled the score, but the final ball was missing. Sorry, guys, I'm just hungry. Not the best time, but it is what it is. What do you guys think about the second half? What's going to happen? Do you think Manu will be able to come back? Do you think Arsenal will bottle it? It doesn't look like, but you never know, right? So let me know in the comments. What do you think? Just waiting for the second half to begin. Good first half for Arsenal. It was important to get that first goal really early. They got it in the 13th minute. And once they got that goal, I think they settled down. They were relaxed, and they were able to play through Man United a few times there. So I think second half they're only going to up the ante. It's going to be a much better half, I think, for Arsenal. I see at least a couple of more goals. Yeah, I can't see how Arsenal don't score a couple of goals. They have a few attacking players in their bench, on their bench. Um, there's Trossard, there's Noni Madueke, um, there's Mourinho, there's Havertz. So a lot of combinations there for Arteta to try out. All right, I'll just try mute it while I have my Apple. Bear with me, guys. All right, the teams are on the pitch again. Ruben Amorim. Wonder what his first half uh, chat would have been with the guys. I'm sure he would say that they've done well. It's just that they need to be more efficient in the final third. I guess that's would have been what the message would be. Any changes? Still no Seshko. Seshko's on the bench. Still no Harry Maguire. There's Xerxes. No Garnacho. No Anthony. No Sancho for Manu. Three of the players who are on the transfer market right now. So we're expected to leave. All right, we're back again, second half. Man U have the ball and are kicking from right to left. Dangerous ball played into the midfield by Manu, but they've lost the ball there. Martinelli tried to cross it, but defended well by Manu. Zubermendi, Saliba, Ben White, Saliba goes out for a throw. Man United have the ball. Mount to Dorgu. Stolen by Zubermendi. Throw in for Arsenal. Throw in for Man United. Fernandez. Delete. Euro. Luke Shaw. Torgo. Luke Shaw into Mason Mount. Blocked there by Arsenal. No way through. Goes out for a goal kick. Arsenal are mixing it up. Sometimes they play through the back. Sometimes they're able to go straight to Gyökeres. Raya, as we all know, is a really good distributor of the ball, so he's able to play those long balls really well at Gyökeres. He did that with Havertz a lot last year, and Subamendi, Odegaard to the goalkeeper. Man, you have the ball now into Arsenal's half. And Boomer goes inside, goes back to delete actually. Delete. Lenny Euro. Tries to do some magic there. Konya lost the ball. Here is Gyökeres inside the box. Ooh. Gives away a foul, Gyökeres. Yeah, try to do something there. I think it was Konya inside the midfield. Really, really dangerous, and was pickpocketed by an Arsenal player there. Bruno Fernandes. Why does he do that? He just throws his arm, his antics. Like, I mean, come on. All right, Thomas Tuchel in the audience today. Thomas Tuchel, of course, England head coach. Um, I'm sure he'll be looking at England players. Casemiro foul there. Interesting. It's 54 minutes on the clock, and Man United are making changes. Amad Diallo comes in for Diogo Dallo. Ahmad, really good player. I like this guy. Has a heart of a lion. Runs all the time. All right. Man, you have the ball. Trying to play out from the back. Arsenal have it back though. Odegaard. Ben White. Lose the ball there. Shaw. Konya. Saliba is on him. And he's fouled. Well, looks like it's higher intensity so far, the second half. 10 minutes have gone. Uh, Free kick for Manu. Bruno Fernandes taking the free kick. One, two, three, four, five. Five Man United players inside the box, but Raya gets it out, punches it away from the goal. Ahmad gets the ball back. Brian Mbomo, Dorgo, Mbomo again. Cunha, Dorgo tries to give the ball. Bruno Fernandes there asking for his players to, you know, pass the ball quicker, I guess. Look like the free kick was towards Delit, but Raya was able to come out and punch the ball. 57 and a half minutes, still 1-0 for Arsenal. Raya tries the long ball again, finds Gyökeres. Saka, that's foul. That's not foul. Come on, come on. That's a foul. He just barged from behind, and the lit got away with that one, I guess. Again, poor final ball there by Bumo. Not having a great day today. All right, I think time for some changes in the Arsenal team now. Noni Madueke is getting ready to come on as Saka runs inside. Martinelli, Rice, deflected over the bar. I think it's going to be Martinelli who will be subbed, or who I think might be subbed off. There's also Havertz, who's ready to come on for Gyökeres. So Gyökeres is the first man to be subbed off. Not had a great game today, Gyökeres, but he's only going to improve. So I'm not too bothered about that. Martinelli is rightly the second person to be going off, and he's being replaced by Noni Madueke. 60 minutes on the clock, and here's the goal kick by Man United. Again, comes back to the keeper. No, he's got no support there. He has to go out wide. He goes to Ahmad. Ahmad cuts inside, passes it Dorgo. Dorgo tries to play it in, but is blocked by, I think it was Saka. Man, you have the ball again. Dorgo. Konya loses the ball. Odegaard. The pass is blocked. Tried to play it through to, I think it was Havertz, but it was blocked. 61 minutes, guys. What do you think? How's the second half panning out? Is it according to what you thought it would? I definitely see Man United are, playing with more intensity this half. Arsenal happy to sit back when the opposition has the ball, but I think they're going to strike with a lethal counterattack. Man, you lose the ball. Havertz. Rice is up ahead in the striking position. Delete with the tackle. Wins the ball. Yeah, he was forced to the byline there by Man United, and couldn't do with anything with that ball. Havertz. Orgu couldn't control the ball. Goes out of play. Couple of changes coming up for Man United. I see Benjamin Sesko and Ugarte getting ready to come on. Odegaard to Saka. Shaw is with him. Saka crosses, but is blocked by Lenny Oro. Bruno Fernandes, Dorgu, Cunha. Here is Mason Mount. I think that's his last chance to make an impression, but tries to cross the ball, but straight to Calafiori, who heads it to safely to Raya. Arsenal come out with the ball again. Saka. He's been kept quiet, Saka, today by Man United. I think Shaw has had a decent game so far. Rice goes with the left foot, but is blocked. Was on target, but couldn't go through the Man United defense there. So finally, the changes are coming up. The first one to go is Casemiro. Casemiro and Mount are the players coming off. Benjamin Sesko and Manuel Ugarte coming on for Man United. Referee having a word with Arsenal players. I think something happened there. Havertz and Martin Odegaard were involved in the chat. "65 minutes. Three changes for Man United so far. Amad Diallo, Sesko, and Ugarte are on. Ruben Amorim there, looking a little stressed. First game, just the first game of the season. Rice there winning the ball back, but Madueke loses it. Here is Mbumo. Amad Diallo tries to cross it to someone there at the edge of the box, but is cleared by Arsenal. Bruno Fernandes. Here is Amad Diallo on the wing for Man United. Bruno Fernandes again. Luke Shaw runs inside. Here's Cunha. Drifts in. Dorgu loses the ball there. Madueke got fouled. Free kick for Arsenal. Rice tried to take that free kick quickly, but the referee brings it back. Again, I think Arsenal do have a gear or two, you know, um, in terms of the intensity. I think they're not yet 100% there, but they've managed the game pretty well, in my opinion. Manu, on the other hand, have not really been able to um, make the critical final pass. But here is Cunha. Wow, something happened there between Mbumo and Ahmad, but they couldn't really get the ball. Wow, acrobatic effort by Mbumo. Not on target though. Yeah, so here we are. Cunha drives the ball through from midfield, passes it to Mbumo, who cuts in, but is met with Calafiori and Gabriel doubled up on him, and still still got the shot away, but was blocked by Gabriel. When it came back, he tried doing a acrobatic shot, but was off target. Ben White is down. He's holding his calf. The physio is out. 47 for 70 minutes, nearly 70 minutes on the clock. The two Brazilians, Gabriel and Cunha, having a discussion there. All right, I think a couple of defensive changes now for Arsenal. Miles Lewis Kelly coming on for Calafiori, and Julian Timber coming on for Ben White. I hope that's not an injury for Ben White. He was down. Physio did have a look at him, and he's going off now. But he's walking all right, so hope nothing to worry about. Mikel Arteta needs another goal, I think. Uh, Looks a little bit worried at 1-0. Driving forward, Arsenal now. Havertz passes it to Julian Timber on the overlap run. Who gets a corner? No? It's a goal kick. Delete. Long ball played there by the goalkeeper. Amad Diallo to Torgu. Ugarte is blocked by Arsenal. Here is Matthews Cunha again, driving run forward. Torgu Heads it in Mbumo, but saved by Raya. That was close one. Here is Bruno Fernandes. Mbumo again. Hits it off target. Wow. Good couple of chances for Manchester United there. And Mbumo, the first one was really, really good chance. Good ball by Dorgu. No one there with Mbumo. Hits it fairly close to the goalkeeper and simple save by Raya. Does well there, Raya. Ensured that the ball is not inside the box. He palmed it away. Patrick Dorgu is holding his head there after that clash. Hope he's okay. 61% possession for Manchester United. More possession this half. 15 attempts versus 7 for Arsenal. They have really upped their game in the second half. Long ball again, and foul. Gabriel was fouled there by Seshko. Interesting story with Seshko, right? We were linked with Seshko for many transfer windows now, 2 to 3 transfer windows at least. But we couldn't really find a solution to bring him in. Rather, uh, we went for Gyökeres. I was thinking, in my opinion, we would prefer we were preferring to have Seshko because of his age, but I think the final decision came between going for a younger player or going for a player who's absolutely ready to hit the ground running right now, a world class striker, and that is Gyökeres. So yeah, I think that was the right call. But I would have taken either, right? Especially with the injuries last year, we were left really really short. So love what the recruiting team has done this year so far. 76 minutes, still 1-0 to Arsenal, but the teams have completely changed in the second half with the substitutions. Um, although Man United have a lot more possession, they've not really done anything with that, to be honest. Uh, I've not seen Raya make any critical save as of now. Ahmad cuts inside again, straight to Raya. It had no pace on it whatsoever. Really, really poor finishing there. Raya trying to play the long ball again to Havertz. Lenioro comes out with it. Luke Shaw now has Saka with him. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Do you think Man United will be able to come back and get a goal? Do you think Arsenal will keep a clean sheet? It's difficult to score against Arsenal. They are obviously the best defensive team in the Premier League, but You never know, right? Ooh, missed clearance there from Arsenal, and it goes back to the feet of Seshko. He wasn't able to do anything with that. Luke Shaw tries to cross it in, but Raya goes ahead and picks it out of the air. Tries to play it quickly, but closed down by Manu. Manu have the ball now again. This is Amad Diallo. Luis Kelly with him. Amad Diallo try to do 1-2 with someone there at the edge of the box, but cleared away by Gabriel. Here's Luke Shaw. Ugarte. Tries to play the long ball in, but it's out of play. And goal kick for Arsenal. All right. Luke Shaw has been substituted, and Harry Maguire is on for Man United. Yeah, good good call there by Ruben Amorim. Gets Luke Shaw off. He's not played too much. He's been injured. Okay, missed pass there by Ugarte, and foul on Havertz. We have a free kick at the edge of the box. Let's see if Arsenal can do something with this. So yeah, good call by Ruben Amorim, bringing in a leader like Maguire. There he stops. He clearly stops Havertz. Havertz nutmegs him, but Maguire didn't let him go through. Rice and Odegaard are standing near the ball, discussing with Gabriel the strategy, the plan for this set piece. I think it's going to be Rice again. It's it's one of those positions for Rice. He can do that Madrid thing again, right? Swing it from outside, and I think there's space. He can do that, but it's a good one for Martin Odegaard as well, the captain. But it is going to be Rice, and he tried doing that. Exactly what I said, but it goes out. It was off target. Oh, he's so good at it, Rice. Mikel Merino is getting ready to come on for Arsenal. Rice is coming off. He's limping a bit, so hope that's not too bad. But yeah, important that Arsenal have the bench strength that they have this season. We've seen previously in the last few seasons they've not had much of a bench strength at all. You know, so all right, corner Saka to take this. No Arsenal player. There's only one Arsenal player inside the penalty box. They come in though. Shoulder to shoulder. Steals the ball away. No, no, he's given a foul. That's that's not good. That's not good. Referee, come on. All right, 83 minutes, 7 minutes of regular time play remaining, plus added time. Let's see if we have any more action in terms of goals this half. I did predict that we'll see goals, but both the teams have been relatively good in defensive phases of play. Um, Not so much in the attack. Good through ball there by United. Crosses it in, and United still have the ball. Not cleared by Arsenal. Lenioro steals the ball. Saka. Jurien Timber. Wow. Draws the foul there by Lenioro. He's going to get a yellow, I think. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It was Dorgo who got the yellow card, sorry. Not Euro. Two young warriors in Timber and Lewis Kelly have a lot of energy, strength, and pace. Brilliant, brilliant players on and off the ball, actually. So Raya got a yellow card for something. Delayed kick. What happened there? Miles Skelly with the long throw in, but Man, you get it away, and it's a goal kick. '86 minutes, guys. We're almost at the end of 90 minutes here. So, big thank you for joining. If you're watching this afterwards, please do leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts of how you feel this live went. Maybe you could join us for the next one live, and I hope to connect with you guys. Please like this video. Please subscribe and help me build this channel for Arsenal. We're going to win this Premier League this time, right? So stay with me here. Long range shot. Wayward, to say the least, by Ugarte there. Long ball from Raya. Havertz tries to get it. Misses the ball. Here is Menu come out with the ball now. Last couple of minutes of standard time left. Ahmad, delete. Ooh, that was a good tackle, but there by Gabriel. I think it was straight at the striker. I don't know whether it was Seshko or Seshko there again. Gets the ball. Man United have so many players inside Arsenal box there. Couple of instances. Wow, they're getting the balls in. Harry Maguire. Well shielded there by Euro. Comes out with the ball. Ball in by Fernandez, and it's out of play. Here again, drives the ball in. Konya, Saliba, no, drives the ball in. Delit to Konya, but Saliba intercepted there. Last 30 seconds of 90 minutes. Match day one between Manchester United and Arsenal. Here's Raya with the goal kick. Again, long ball and headed out by the defender there. Throw in for Arsenal. All right, how many minutes on the clock? Maybe 3 minutes? Wow, 6 minutes. 6 minutes. A lot of substitutions. Yeah. Couple of injuries. So, yeah, okay. I still think that's too much. 4 minutes or 5 minutes. Okay. Back in the game now. Still 1-0. It's been a scrappy game. Timber has got a yellow card in the meanwhile for something. Havertz. Odegaard now. Timber. Havertz. Come on, you have to go for the next goal, not just settle in. Odegaard now. Oh, Saka! Ooh. That was a great chance. Saka was 1-on-1. Oh, delayed with the tackle there. Ah, it's a corner though. Saka will take it. 91 and a half minutes. 4.5 minutes to go. If this goes in, the match is over. They played short. Come on. Why are you not using your weapon? Ooh, that's a difficult. Ooh, Lewis Kelly gets a yellow. His first touch was not great. The ball, got away from him, and Mbumo almost got there, but he had to tackle him. Got a yellow for that. The ball is in Arsenal's half, but it's almost at the half line. Bruno Fernandes gets it in, and a throw in for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes again tries to get the ball in, well defended by Arsenal. Gets a foul. Havertz. Well played. Well played. Got between the ball and the player, and he drew that foul in. Not happy about something. Mikel Arteta. Has not been a fluid game for his team. Ruben Amorim also not pleased about something. All right, here is Raya with the free kick. Ahmad has it, and he's been fouled by Marino. 94 minutes, 2 minutes to go. Bruno Fernandes is going to take this free kick again. Lofts it inside the penalty box and is away by the defender there. Maguire says he was being pulled, his shirt by Timber. Is out by Timber. It's a corner for Man United. Wow. 94 and a half minutes. Bruno Fernandes to take this corner. Wow. Nervous few minutes for Arsenal fans. My hands are sweaty. Come on, guys. Keep this one out. To the back post. Raya. Hold on to it. Well done, guys. Almost there. 1 minute to go. Odegaard. Wow. Glides through those defenders. Really silky player. Saka. Oh, the defender got a touch on that. Otherwise, Noni Madueke was in. Wow, the defender. Good defending there. Maguire is playing as a forward now. Here is Arsenal bringing the ball. Odegaard. Come on, run. All right, that's it. 96 minutes. And final whistle. 3 points in the bag, guys. Well done. Yeah, scrappy game, but you have to win these games, right? Calafiori, the difference maker today. Raya had a couple of saves to make at the end there, but he was always safe as a house. Not the greatest of games for Bumo and Matheus Cunha, but you do see that there's a lot of quality in them, and I'm sure they'll be so much better. Subamendi, first full game for Arsenal, played all the 90 minutes. Calafiori, Ben White there. Couple of guys who were subbed off in the second half. And Bumo there has asked for Raya's shirt, it looks like. And I think that's something that they would exchange inside in the tunnel or... Yeah, but good gesture there by those players. Obviously, a lot of respect between these guys. All of them are professional, world footballers. So there you see handshake between Seshko and Gyökeres. Good game for Gabriel and Saliba. Both were absolutely monsters. Did not give any chance to the strikers, Man United strikers today, Mason Mount and Seshko. So good game overall. Calafiori and Ben White were strong and really efficient in the first half. Timber and Miles Lewis Kelly came on in the second half, and they were impressive to say the least. Um, Very strong midfield play. Odegaard had a really good game today. Saw glimpses of him being to his best. Saka had a decent game. Supermendi had a decent game. Rice again a really good game. Rice always dependable. He's the Mr. Dependable um, for Arsenal. All right, so that's a wrap for today, guys. Arsenal 3 points in the bag. Man United, not bad, not bad. Still expect a lot out of Man United. They lost at home again to Arsenal, 9 games in a row now. Arsenal unbeaten at Old Trafford. So yeah, cool. All right, let's look at some of the stats to close out the show today. All right, 22 shots overall for Man United. Arsenal with only 9 shots on target, 7 for Manchester side and 3 for Arsenal. 62% possession for Manu, but 476 passes versus 296. 82% pass accuracy versus 75 for Arsenal. 10 fouls for Manu, 19 fouls for Arsenal. 4 yellow cards to go with that, and 1 yellow card for Man United. But at the end of the day, the corners were the deciding factor for Arsenal once again, scoring from one of the 4 corners they had today. Man United did have 3 corners, but couldn't convert them. So, all right. Let's look at the table. Early days yet, still, but let's look at it. So it's Manchester City at the top with 3 points. They have a goal difference of 4 goals. Sunderland, Tottenham, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, and Arsenal are joint on points at 3 points each. Brighton, Fulham, Aston Villa, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Newcastle joined on 1 point each because I think they drew their match. Everton and Leeds are yet to play a game, and losses for Manchester United, Bournemouth, Brentford, Burnley, West Ham, and Wolves. Those are your Premier League teams, guys. Guys, thank you very much. If you're watching this and you've watched through till here, make sure you like and comment and let me know what you feel we should do more of and less of, and it will be really helpful. Again, like, subscribe, and we'll be coming back with more of this. All right, looking forward to the next game for Arsenal and when we will be back again. is next Saturday, August 23rd. Arsenal versus Leeds at home. All right. Leeds are coming back from the championship this season. So it'll be an interesting match. All right. I think I want to close it now, guys. Thank you again a million times if you're watching, and do make sure to let me know your thoughts. It will be really helpful. Good, bad, ugly, whatever it is, right? And hope to catch you live next time. Till then, peace out, guys. Cheers. Bye.